Thank you so much for staying with us. Now, controversial religious leader, that is Shepherd Bushiri, and his wife, Mary Bushiri, will appear at the Pretoria Magistrate's Court today. The Hawks arrested them just yesterday for alleged fraud and money laundering over R100 million rand. But my colleague eNCA Tshegohaco Moagi is on that story. She joins me now for the very latest. Colleague, a very warm good morning to you. Now, from where you're standing, I mean, I can hear definitely the chanting, the singing, the noise behind you. Give us some context as to where you are and what's happening there.
Well, good morning, colleagues. So we are currently at the Pretoria Magistrate's Court, just outside the court. We are expecting court to start at about 9 o'clock, and as you mentioned, the two are expected to appear today, Prophet Shepherd Bushiri and his wife. His wife was arrested yesterday by the Hawks, but he apparently handed himself over to the police, and that is how he then stayed in custody overnight. So he's expected to be in court today. But let's just take a look at what is actually happening here, colleague, with the supporters of Prophet Shepherd Bushiri. And you can see there Justice for Bushiri hashtag there that is currently taking place there. But let us also see if it is possible for us to at all speak to some of the people here about their support for Bushiri. Good morning, sir. How are you?
Hello. Yes, we are here today to come and support our prophet, who is Major One, the only prophet in the whole world. He is a man of God. I believe and I trust that he is not guilty. He is a victim of the plot by the so-called devil. There's no other way that they will take him down, because our God is alive and kicking, and we are not afraid, because Jesus Christ's disciples, they have gone the same fate. We are going to overcome in the end of the day. I just want to make a call to every man of God to come and support our Father, who is Major One here today, and will never stop to support him until Jesus comes, in the name of Jesus.
All right, thank you so much for your time, sir. Let us just try to speak to a few more of these particular supporters here. Hi, ma'am, how are you?
Fine, thank you.
I'm okay, thanks. You obviously support Shepherd Bushiri. What is your call today, and how do you feel that he's been held in custody?
I feel like they're just attacking God. And if you attack God, you never win. That's all I can say.
All right. Thank you so much for your time. So let us just, that's the word that we have here from the supporters of Shepherd Bushiri. Of course, this is the scenes that we have often seen here when he's about to appear in court. But we will be rushing into the courtroom just to obviously get to see him in court and hear what the judge has to say.
Now, just for some context here, colleague, before I let you go, I mean, we understand that it's not only Shepherd Bushiri that's been arrested. His wife, Mary Bushiri, has also been arrested, being arrested at her home. Shepherd Bushiri, of course, being apprehended. Can you just give us some context there in terms of just clarity, what charges they are facing?
Well, at this point, we understand that they are facing charges of fraud and money laundering. And that is what the Hawks said yesterday when I spoke to them, that those are the two charges that they are currently facing. This, of course, dates back to quite a few years ago. I remember just last year, we were in court with the very two. They were appearing at the Specialized Commercial Crimes Court, and it was also for these very kind of charges. So we understand that the Hawks now have got a bit more, they've got a bit more evidence, and they've done the investigations thoroughly, and that is now why they are able to bring them to the Pretoria Magistrate's Court today.
All right, so we'll leave it for now. Thank you so much, my colleague eNCA Tshegohaco Moagi, just outside of the Pretoria Magistrate's Court, and we've just seen there some of the supporters of ECG leader, that's Prophet Shepherd Bushiri.